Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this absolutely beautiful 2017 Ford Focus RS. This is the highest performance version ever of the Focus, featuring a fire-breathing, turbocharged four-cylinder engine pumping out 350 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. And this comes standard with a torque vectoring all-wheel drive system to make sure that 350 horsepower is put to the ground in the most efficient manner. And it comes exclusively with a nice close ratio 6-speed manual transmission. Really cool vehicle. I've always been a fan of hatchbacks ever since I was a youngster, and this is probably one of the hottest hatches ever to come to the US market. For a long time we were teased over in Europe where we'd see high performance versions of the Focus, but Ford was thinking, oh, it might be a tough sell in the US market for people to pay, you know, $40,000 for a Ford Focus. But they brought it to the US market and people paid, you know, the price for a little while. Unfortunately, 2018 was the last year of the Focus RS. I think it was only imported, well, not imported, but offered in the US for, it was a 2016, I think it was the first year, so 2018 was the last year, so 3 model years. And for the last model year, they only had 1,000 for sale in the US market, so not that many out there. So if you've been looking for one, this is a nice clean Carfax example, serviced and checked by our techs. Brand new pads front and rear. We also resurfaced the rotors. It's ready to go, and it's a beautiful car indeed. We have the original build sheet on it. This one was $41,175 when it was brand new. It features a nice 19-inch forged alloy wheels. That was a $1,400 option for those. Then it has the Rs2 package. The Rs2 package did become standard for 2018, but it was optional in 17. The Rs2 package was a $2,785 package, giving you power, heated seats. Well, I think it's just a power driver's seat. The passenger seat is manual adjustable. Heated front seats, heated steering wheel, navigation, which is voice activated. So that's what you get with the Rs2 package. So we have a drive mode selector here that will make changes to the traction stability control settings. This has adjustable suspension dampers, will make changes to that. So you have normal, you have sport, you have track, and then you even have a drift mode, which is pretty cool. I haven't tried that out on this one, but I'm sure it's a lot of fun. And wonderful sounding exhaust. Not too loud to be obnoxious, but it gives you some snap, crackles, and pops. Nice leather wrap steering wheel. I love the contrast stitching. These Recaro sport seats are very comfortable, very, very supportive for performance driving. Really beautiful color. I know the blue is kind of a popular color. A lot of people seek that out, but I think this one's a little bit more muted, a little bit more understated, not as bright and loud as the blue. Again, this one has the upgraded forged aluminum wheels. It's got the Michelin Pilot Sport tires, which are pretty much the happening performance tires these days. A lot of the car magazines absolutely love the handling that you get with those tires. Of course, you get huge Brembo brake calipers. And as I mentioned, new pads, resurfaced rotors front and back. The nice thing about this RS is it is a kind of a high performance vehicle, but it's also somewhat practical, having 4 doors. I'm 6'2". I had this front seat adjusted for my height. I can fit actually pretty comfortably back here. My head's touching the top of the ceiling a little bit, but it's actually not too bad as far as interior space goes. And the thing is too about cars like this is, who knows if Ford will ever make a vehicle like this. Ford is pretty much almost getting out of the car business. Right now, the only car that they have is the Ford Mustang. Other than that, it's all trucks, SUVs, and vans. They do have that new Mustang Mach-E or whatever, which is the electric version. I wouldn't say electric version of the Mustang. It really doesn't look that much like a Mustang, but it's kind of an electric crossover to compete with like the Tesla Model Y. So even though it's a Mustang in name, it's also more like a crossover SUV, but it's an electric crossover. So if you wanted to hold on this for a long time, who knows, this might be a desirable classic in the near future. And talking about electric cars are becoming pretty popular. We might actually be facing a situation in the next 10 or 20 years where the majority of the vehicles will become electric versus gas powered. Or electric cars have a lot of advantages in a lot of ways, but they don't have the character and you know, sound and feeling of a, you know, gas powered hatch like this with that turbocharged engine, that wonderful exhaust note, 6-speed manual transmission. I think people will always have a soft spot in their hearts for cars like this. I know I do. I absolutely love these cars. So much fun to drive, really nice to look at. If you have any questions at all, come in, give us a call, come in, take it for a spin. As far as shipping goes, we have a great promotion going on right now. We have complimentary shipping at no additional charge up to 250 miles. Usually we can get the vehicle to you within 48 hours. All the paperwork and stuff, we can print that up. Pre-approvals can all get done online. We have online credit apps over the phone. We can print up that paperwork, put this on our car transporter, tow it to your house. You can take it for a little spin around the block, make sure you like it. If it's all good and dandy, sign the paperwork, and this beautiful Focus RS is all yours without having to leave your neighborhood. Kind of like, you know, the same deal as buying a vehicle from like our Carvana or Vroom, but instead, you know, you're dealing with a little bit smaller company. We have 35 employees instead of a huge, you know, multi-state corporation. So, you know, we can tailor the buying experience a little bit better to our customers. And if you're a little bit further away, we have a big pre-owned business. We can ship cars pretty much all over the country. Contact us for a shipping quote. We can help you get the vehicle licensed and registered in your home state. And just as long as you don't have another residence here in Washington, you're going to pay sales tax where you live if applicable. Thanks so much for watching the video today. Have a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon. And thanks for watching this video.